Okay. Heck. I'm ready. I don't know what I'm ready for exactly, but emblem. Regenerate on the field. Chance to guarantee max advantage. Okay. It's got good all-round stats. Especially defensively. It's still not quite like this. Like, I need to find more of these that are just crazy. I still assume now that it's 3 of each element, which means I would be missing 1, 2, 3 master quartz from somewhere, and you know it's gonna be from like various side things. I can sense a presence similar to Kia's emanating from that tree. Mariable stated that the tree itself is Kia, correct? Still not sure what to make of that. What could she be trying to achieve by bringing it into existence? Honestly, I probably should have gone back to holding up at my base in the Geofront. What's going on with you guys is too fun to pass up, though. So since I'm already here, I think I'll just stick around till the end. You better be grateful, got that? Okay. Gotta admit, just the idea of flying into that enormous tree is kinda scary. Still, I'm a police officer too. It's times like these when we have to prove we can be brave. I'm ready to go when you are, Lloyd. You know what I did get? I got a quartz fragment. I have 2 quartz fragments. I gotta find Rebecca wherever she is. I don't know if she'll... is the city back to normal? Like, are they just in the police station? Breaking news, massive tree springs out of wetlands. Just can't make this stuff up. Thing's taller than Orchis Tower. I bet you can even see it from the Empire and the Republic. Then again, the entire continent already has its eyes on Crossbell, Azure tree or new. I wasn't gonna miss the opportunity to cover this. What's a few years off my life in return for the story of the century? Okay. I'll give it to her. She's dedicated to her work. Oh my god, there's new quests? I mean, they're all monsters, but... maybe I will get to rank 1. Maybe this will be just enough. Although I did just get to rank 2, so maybe not. I wonder if Belle planned on discarding her father from the very beginning. I think Mr. Grimwood was the mastermind behind the whole plan. I can't make any sense of this, but the more I linger on it, the more confused I get. There's one thing I know for sure, though. We have no choice but to venture to that Azure tree. I have a score to settle on that giant tree. Only then will I be able to come to terms with myself. My mind is made. We should depart as soon as our preparations are complete. She has fulfilled a promise to herself now that Arkansas and Crucible City are free. Maybe she can be convinced to visit Ilya at St. Ursula before we storm the Azure tree. Maybe. Whether you will manage to have any impact whatsoever on the Azure tree, I couldn't say. Power rivals that of even the goddess herself, and that is no exaggeration. Never did I imagine the obsessive delusions of man would be powerful enough to spawn such a thing. That giant tree showing up has even the holy city of Artaria in an uproar. What we have here is an unanticipated miracle, one that wasn't even referenced in any of the church's testaments. The salt pail that struck Northumbria was the same way. It's only natural our leadership would be cautious. As long as Kia is in there, we can't afford to drag our feet. I'll take full responsibility with the church for whatever we do from here, so let Abbas know when you're ready to head for that tree. This tree is absolutely like final dungeon, final point of no return kind of thing. I am curious if like I could do the fishing now. Like, are the people I needed to duel back at their spots? You're gonna want to stock up before we make our way to the Azure tree. That said, there's a limit to what we can provide here. I think it might be a good idea to check in on your allies around Crossbell and visit any facilities we don't have on board. You never know what could happen next. Make sure you don't leave any regrets behind. I also need to find 2 recipes still. So, like, what the fuck? Who cares what that huge tree is? As far as we're concerned, it's just another weed for us to pull. Am I right, Lloyd? As long as we remember that we're fighting to bring Keto back, we're golden. So come on. If we have to sit around and gossip, we may as well get to storming that thing. There's something I want to tell you, Bannings. You've grown a lot this past year. Come again? It's obvious now that I've been able to observe you and your team at work. Your deductive and investigative skills are sound. You're not the fresh-faced rookie you used to be. You've still got a long way to go before you measure up to Guy and McLean when they were on the force, but you're on the right path. Seems it was the right call to have you train with the 1st Division. Where is this coming from all of a sudden? I'm not done yet. Pipe down and listen. But yes, sir. Now, even though I compared you to Guy and McLean just now, that doesn't mean you should try and emulate them. You have your own unique merits. Develop them. You'll come that much closer to becoming a first-rate detective. I hope you'll take this to heart and work even harder to carve out your own niche. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing, really. I'm just surprised is all. It's not like you to dole out compliments, Dudley. Now listen here, the future of the Defense Force depends on how this all goes down, but the CPD will continue to exist no matter what. When this is all over and done with, I'm sure there will still be a place for you on the Force. I simply felt I should offer my guidance as a senior detective of the 1st Division in order to prepare you. Nothing more. That's how it is. Thank you, Dudley. I'll keep on striving to live up to your expectations of me. Don't put words in my mouth, Bannings. Everything I've said is based on my objective analysis of what you've accomplished up to this point. More importantly, unless this current crisis is resolved and the truth is brought to light, there won't be a future for either of us. How long will it take before he finally opens up about the way he feels? Wipe that grin off your face, Bannings. Sorry. Oh. Yeah. Oh. So I can finish. This is what. Do I have to talk to all 5? I probably have to talk to all 5. Oh, I talked to Fran already. I mean, I can't talk to Kia. Exactly. I mean, not now. I can talk to Cecilia and Sully. That's about it. It's a shame I didn't like spread this out and max theirs too in one playthrough. That would have been cool. Activated burst 50 times. I never seem to get the fucking... Every time it comes up, I'm either casting or the enemy gets the turn. Stupid burst. I only have to do it 50 times as well. I'm able to use each element's strongest art at the same time. I assume that's spread over characters, not... Now on a... I don't think that's possible on a single character. Crazy. Why is it only these 4 to level 120? Why not everybody? I have defeated 15, maybe 1,600 enemies. I have done less than half. That's actually a low number of battles for an RPG. Like 1,000? Around 1,000 is like the average for most RPGs, I feel like. I'm not even at 500. Honestly, I do avoid a lot of enemies, because it's like, well, they don't give me XP anymore, so there's no point. Had 1 million mirror or more. There's the food. It's 3 things for the food. It's a fish. 88% of quests. I missed one of these somewhere, so that's a bust. 76% of chests. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ario's gone. Commander of the CDF has been transferred to Commander Bales. Your forces will have their hands full quelling the civil unrest caused by the Azure tree's sudden appearance. I'm tempted to go down and help them, but I know the situation is under control with the commander at the helm. Keep moving forward. We have our own mission to complete. Tension aboard feels even higher than it was while we were working to liberate Crossbell City. This is going to be our final stretch. ADOS be with you all. I don't have a defense 2. Have I ever had a defense 2? I saw the one that was like obtain all quartz. I feel like I should have one of everything. I was gonna say I don't need slots, and I thought, oh, I should double check Dudley. Good thing I did. I probably had an evade one at some point, I'm sure. There's a lot of cheap ones that I just don't have. I must have traded them in. I wanna try this chest. It was level 100. We're almost 100 ourselves. Oh, I just wanted to attack it. I think we might be... Yeah, we're 10 levels higher than it now. Just run. Just looking at the quartz, I wonder if I should change master quartz when I'm just running around doing things. I could also farm U materials. I forget exactly where the chest was. Because I needed like 50 for a divine cloth. I need divine cloths for the super good armors. I don't know if there's a particularly easy enemy to farm that from. This should be like super doable now. Can't dodge magic. That's only physical immunity. I suppose if there was an art reflect that was like AoE, that would completely trivialize magic in the entire game, so that's why it doesn't exist. Although maybe one of the Master Arts does that. I am undecided what to do. Halves all incoming damage. I mean, I'm gonna S-craft. So, what were they weak to? Nothing. Just don't use water. Okay. It's the thing that'll hit everybody. Hello? Hello? Galleon Tower. Hopefully I can get this off before they finish a spell. Yeah, they're immune to everything. May as well just Bravehearts. On a crit. Holy shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting us to bust out that much damage. I was thinking I was gonna have to endure a bunch of shit, but nope. Hello, Bracer Guild? Yes, the chest grabber is right here in front of me. Please send someone quick. Okay, so hold on. Who's a bell? Earth Bell. Space Bell. Wind Bell. Earth Bell. Water Bell. Fire Bell. The Wind Bell is equipped. Time Bell. Space Bell is equipped. I just don't have the Mirage Bell. Where was that? It's gonna be around... It's just like not on the world map. It's somewhere. Huh. I do remember seeing a chest, like a high-level monster chest, inside somewhere. Maybe it was in Michelin or the wetlands. Can I go into Nox Forest? Was that the next screen or the previous screen? Like, do I just have access to everywhere? I can't just like recall to the ship anywhere though. Okay. There we go. That's the button. Alright, so I just have access to every area in the whole game, I'm assuming. I don't remember what's on the other side. Forget where this comes out. Go where they farm some sepet though. Some money. Forgot that it's so much easier with Tio. He has a bit of range. Oh, there was a monster here. I totally didn't even like... Okay. East Highway, Ancient Battlefield, and Nox Forest. Well, this was a happy accident. I had to come here anyway. Maybe I should have actually read those.
行くぞ。かかってきな。みんな、一気に行くぞ。
分析を
Magic Kong?
詳細データゲットです。
I can blind them. That's cool.
私の番ですね。
Did that just steal her CP? That kind of sucks.
やあ、
やれやれ。
Oh, they're randomly stealing stuff every time they hit me.
行くよ。英語の駆動。
Oh, crit you say? Oh, don't like. Oh, I can't hit them all. I can hit 4 of them.
私の番です。
I mean, this does magic. She's got double arts up.
エードロンギア召喚し
I've only seen this once, so I'm not gonna skip it.
リンク完了。スライサー設置。ビットミサイル発射。エーテルバスター
Doesn't quite do as much as a Akashic Arm does, but it's very strong.
ストップ。僕の番。
行きます。そっか。戦闘終了。警戒態勢に戻ります。
Got a level out of that, nice. Not expecting that. Which one is Silver Gem? Oh, an EP. No one's using an EP quartz, unfortunately. This just led to the chest. I don't know if I'm gonna wander everywhere or if I'm gonna look it up. Just start like use a guide to find remaining things. Okay, it used to lead somewhere. You get to live. You bested me this time. Why is everything so fast? Oh, yeah, I can just blow them up. They drop a lot of seppas too, because they're a high enemy. But honestly, fighting enemies like that is probably the fastest way to level up Master Quartz, because it does seem to be just based on enemies defeated. Like, their level doesn't matter, as far as I can tell. Alright, thus begins Crossbell Grand Tour for the final time. go in the prison? Can't go in the prison.
Yosh!
That you, Special Support Section? I think Adios, you're all safe. Same to you, Juan. I'm relieved to see you're holding up alright. Part of the Metropolitan Division has taken post here, from the looks of things. Wasn't this place occupied by the Defense Force not too long ago? That's right, they withdrew after learning that the President was taken into custody. Although all the chaos that's broken out around the state, we need them to place their full attention on settling things down. Once they clear it out, reinforcements from Police HQ arrive to help quash any lingering disturbances here. That's good to hear. Hey Juan, if you don't mind my asking, what happened to old Garcia? Oh, that's right, he was Lloyd's accomplice during his daring prison escape, wasn't he? Yeah, I really owe him one for lending me a hand back there. Wait, what am I doing? I just admitted to my guilt at the scene of the crime. Actually, your detainment was deemed unlawful the moment President Christ was apprehended, so no harm, no foul. No need to worry your head over it at all, especially when there are far more pressing matters at hand. As far as Garcia goes, he put up a fight against the Defense Force and was eventually restrained. We have him back in his old cell, where he's currently undergoing treatment. Treatment? Fighting the Defense Force by himself is a recipe for disaster. Hopefully exhaustion is the extent of his condition. He's going to be bedridden for some time, yes. But if you'd like to visit him, I could arrange for that. What do you say, Lloyd? Should we? Yeah, let's do it. I thank Garcia for what he did for me back then. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, Juan. Sure thing. I'll have Melvin guide you there. Visitation is 10 minutes maximum. As the inmate is currently injured, you have been granted special permission to greet him in his cell. Keep in mind that making direct contact with the incarcerated party or exchanging objects of any kind is strictly prohibited. Understood. Alright then. Rossi, you have visitors. Send them in. Hello, Garcia. Huh, we meet again, kid. Good to see you managed to round up your pals. Whoa there, big fella. You sure you should be sitting up right now? We heard you had a pretty nasty run-in with the Defense Force. I've been better. Wouldn't exactly call a bare-knuckle brawl against rifles and stun halberds stacked in my favor. Hell, just sitting up was a struggle. What an embarrassment I am. Making it look easy considering what you went through. After seeing what the Killing Bear can do firsthand, I'm not surprised. That said, this appears to be the extent of his range of motion at present. Still owe you my thanks, Garcia. If you hadn't helped me escape this plate back then, or place. I escaped the plate! Not sure how I would ever have found my friends, let alone make it this far. Huh, you came all the way here just to say that. Told you our little partnership was over the second we got past the front gate of the prison. In my eyes, you're still the punk bastard who took down Revochet. That ain't ever gonna change, got it? So you say, but that doesn't mean I can't express my gratitude. So thank you, Garcia. It's because of you that all of us are together again. And now that we are, we're gonna reach the truth, resolve this incident, and protect Crossbell. I promise you that. Makes me sick to my stomach how much you remind me of him. I can see it in your eyes, the tenacity, the way he wouldn't throw in the towel no matter what anyone said. How hard his ass got beat. You're the spitting image of your brother, Bannings, through and through. Damn, old man. I'll take that as a compliment. I can't believe you got me to say that sappy garbage out loud. Don't you have somewhere else to be right now? Can't you make good on that promise if you're hanging out here? Or can't make good on that promise if you're hanging out here? But go on, beat it. Right, I get the message. Let's go, everyone. Damn, old Bear's holding it together a lot better than I thought he'd be. You're right, I'm sure he'll be fully recovered and back on his feet before long. Still, the real surprise was seeing Garcia Rossi of all people dish out a pep talk. It's definitely changed since we first met. With all the crazy things he's gone through this year, I think it only makes sense. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? Wait, you said that. Do you sincerely believe that it has nothing to do with you? Lloyd, does have that kind of effect on people? Huh? Come on, man. Being a babyface lady killer is one thing, but did you seriously become a bear tamer while you were behind bars too? That's the Lloyd we know and love. I just came here to give him food. I didn't think we'd actually be able to get in prison and talk to Garcia or anything. The defense forth withdrew once they heard the president was in custody. Got a whole bunch to give to him. Oh, would you look at that? You guys have given me a whole buffet of peculiar dishes by now. This should be more than enough to help the forensics class out with their training. Thanks for really cooking up a storm. Don't mention it, Juan. I'm always happy to lend a hand to the old alma mater. Commendable as ever, aren't we? You haven't changed a bit since those days, Lloyd. But at the very least, let me give you something as a token of my appreciation. It's an Enigma 2 quartz we recently put into service. They provided us with one extra, so I want you to have it. God damn it. I could have had this so much earlier. Oh, thanks, Juan. We'll be sure to make good use of it. It's the least I could do for all your help. The next time I need a hand, I'll know who to call. Can I make use of this? Probably. I only needed 10 win for Holy Breath, right? Yes. Oh, we'll get some Celestial. I mean, it's 480, but revive and HP heal all in a huge area. That's gonna come in clutch. Oh, hey SSS. I heard you guys were the ones who managed to liberate the city. Now you're off to finally put an end to all the turmoil here in Crossbell. Which means you're headed to the giant tree to rescue Kia, aren't you? Yeah, we are. I said Muriel or Sonia caught you up on all that. Even then, you seem to be quite familiar with Kia's circumstances. Yeah, we've had a lot of time to bond whenever I go pick Ken and Nana up from Sunday school. Can't believe what they put her through, propping her up as some divine child or whatever after we became independent. It's not like I fully get everything that's been going on or why, but I know she's waiting on you to come rescue her. So do us all a favor and bring her home. And give her an extra hug for me too. Don't worry, we will. Thank you, Yuna. I think we needed to hear that. We plan to fulfill our duties to the best of our ability. You make sure to do the same, okay? Right, just leave it to me. I'll help you out on the ground however I can. The one thing that does make her stick out is, like, she looks slightly higher fidelity than most other characters, but also actually Wazzy has the same kind of quality. Where it's just, like, brighter and crisper, whereas the other three, there's a sort of, like, muted kind of fuzziness to them. I think this is specifically for Wazzy's Dominion outfit. Maybe in the original he didn't have a Dominion outfit, and they added this in like future releases. Okay. To the gate. Hey, Randy, as I said, it's been a while since I've seen you guys around. Yo, Carter has it hanging here at Belgard. Well, pretty messy to be honest, situation being what it is. The commander has us on the lookout for a potential invasion by the Imperial Army. But seeing as Erebonia is caught up in a civil conflict right now, I don't have anything to worry about. That's true, not to make light of war, but it may be a blessing in disguise. Still, sounds like things are pretty stressful. Try to hang in there, yeah? Leave it to us. We'll show you guys what the Defense Force is all about. Can I go back on the tracks? Not that there's anything there, but... Okay, I can. I was not expecting that. I mean, there's no reason to. I guess I just have full freedom before the final dungeon. I gotta find 2 of these somewhere. I might just look it up after I do a round. I may as well have one of everything. Forget if this is the one that Muriel is at or not. I always forget which gate she's at. I think it's this one. Oh. Okay, no. I would have found that forever ago. I want to say this was Muriel's room. This is definitely Commander Bales' room. I wonder where they are. I guess, yeah, I guess it's hard to go to Erebonia when, you know, it's, the path is now non-existent. Just obliterated from reality. Commander Bales, I was wondering where you were. Oh, hello there, SSS. Quite the view, ain't it? We saw it happen, too, that white ion obliterating the railway guns in a blink of an eye. She didn't do it herself, but Kia's power was still the cause of this. We received some intriguing intel from the Empire that you may like to hear, though we have no way to confirm it. There are soldiers unaccounted for, but the Imperial Army has yet to confirm a single casualty as a result of the Ion's attack. Saying they could still be alive? But what happened to the fortress? It would have to be a miracle. Again, that isn't confirmed, nor do we understand what happened during the attack from a scientific standpoint. But the matter that was affected by the White Ion's ability to manipulate space may not have been destroyed per se. If that is the case, then Kia may have influenced the miracle subconsciously. I'm sure Erebonia is suffering enough due to the war. It would be a relief if their soldiers could be returned. By the way, I heard the good news. Your operation in Crossbow City was quite the success, it seems. No, it went better than we ever could have expected. Though it wouldn't have gone that way without your help, Commander Bales. You were the one who opened up a path for us to nullify the Declaration of Independence. Please, I didn't do anything of note. Everything you have achieved is of your own doing. I've merely commanded the Crossbelt Defense Force in accordance with the orders I was given by the President. Now that the state's independence has been called into question, I may not be fit to serve in this position any longer. Wait, what are you saying? That would be going a bit overboard, don't you think? You needn't worry. I fully understand what is required of me here and now. As for what I'll do when all of this is over, however, that's harder to say. Regardless, for the time being, I will carry out my role as commander to the best of my ability. Deputy Commander Douglas is meeting with Speaker McDowell to determine a course of action going forward. As the CDF's commanding officer, I have to remain on full alert against potential conflicts with the Empire and Republic. As for what I'll do when all this is over, however, harder to say. I think it's time to switch to Rishia and go see Ilya. I guess it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm gonna be fighting anything. I am curious. I think one of the Fisher Lords was supposed to be at the fishing spot, like right out here. I think they're gone. I think you have to do that before. I think you have to do that in chapter 4. Yeah. I'll double check it in a guide before I actually finish the game, but I had to do that earlier. They probably had a master course for me, I bet. My apologies, everyone. I'll have to excuse myself here. Are you sure, Rishia? Still not ready, huh? Wait, Rishia. Why not come with us? The least you could do is hear Ilya's voice again. Hear her voice? You don't think you'll be ready to face her until the dust is settled, right? I get why you feel that way, and I respect your decision. But would standing outside of Ilya's room while we visit and hearing what she has to say go against that? It doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. We've already come this far. Can't you reward yourself just a little? Yes, keep in mind that our toughest battles are still to come. Ilya is one of the people you're fighting for. Surely it would give you strength to hear from her. Don't see why not. As long as she doesn't see you and you don't speak with her, you wouldn't be going against your vow. If you keep putting this off, it might be too late by the time you change your mind. You're right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll do it then. I'll come along and stand outside the room while you visit her. If you don't mind, that is. Of course we don't. Yeah, now let's go see Ilya. So this is where you were, Cecile. Hello, Lloyd. I had to come out and have a look at the tree for myself. Never seen anything like it. The sight of it is completely alien, yet somehow soothing. Almost endearingly so. It means me that I can sympathize. Bella did say the tree itself is Kia. But that way, maybe it's not such an inexplicable feeling after all. Say, Lloyd. You're all headed there, aren't you? That's right. Somewhere in that tree we'll find Kia, as well as the truths we've been looking for. No matter how dangerous it may be, we can't turn back now. We have to keep moving forward. I understand. But if I'm being completely honest, I want nothing more than to keep you here with me, away from danger. 3 years ago, I lost someone I love very dearly. I can't bear to go through that again. But I know if Guy were with us today, he'd be doing the exact same thing as you. He would leap into action without a second thought to protect what was most dear to him. You're right, Cecile. So that being the case, I want you to promise me one thing. That you'll come back safely with Kia's smiling face in tow. If you can give me your word on that, I'll stay right here, waiting patiently for you to return. It's a promise. Just give us some time and we'll be back before you know it. This is going to be your most difficult battle yet. We will prevail. That's right, nothing is going to stop us from bringing Kia home. We've also got to beat some sense into Arios too. I suppose somebody has to. Thank you, everyone. I think I can be at ease now. And as a little symbol of our promise, I want you to have this. Oh yeah, I got a Grail locket. I forgot about that. What's this, Cecile? A present Guy gave to me when I took my final exam in nursing school. Whenever I feel I'm in need of his personal brand of strength and courage, I just take this pendant in my hand and clutch it tight. It's very precious to me, so as part of our promise, I want you to bring it back safely with you. It'd be our honor. We'll make sure to return this once everything's settled. Good. Then may the blessings of the goddess be with you all. Ilia doesn't say it, but I can tell that you've been on her mind ever since she woke up. You think so? Ooh. Good all-rounder. Then I also have a Grail locket. Lloyd needs the evasion, unfortunately. Auto CP up is just too good to pass up. I could give it to Wazzy. Like, this is, like, it's nice. Like, the Gladiator headband is nice. But thing is, being able to use, like, my combos and my S-crafts more often is just, like, it's too good of a thing. I guess I would just give it to... to Noelle. And she'd get another 100 strength out of it, so... The downside... The downside is, like, I want to have Lloyd be immune to, you know, all statuses. That'd be nice. But, you know. I guess I could tank his defense. And switch out the Mystic Stole for a Grail Locket. I don't know if I don't think I should tank his defense that much, though, is the thing. We're already getting hit pretty hard. And he would end up at 55 evasion. And I'd have to prioritize always having agility on him, like, at all times. Right now, I just pull it out when I really need him to not get hit by anything. Especially since it's like max 3 turns. That's the main issue for agility up. Got a call from Mr. Hayworth earlier. Oh, he's here somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna find in these rooms. I'm just kind of doing the grand tour, you know, just going everywhere again. Okay, I'm gonna do a save before this. I don't know why, I just feel like I should. I'll stay behind while you all go inside. Of course, whatever you're comfortable with. Trust us, we won't let that... We won't let on that you're out here. All the auto switches are out. Ooh, that's a nice touch. I was wondering where all of you were. I can tell things have taken a turn for the worse. They're saying some bizarre giant tree sprouted up out of nowhere. Yeah, the situation is complicated at the moment. To tell you the truth, we don't have the answers ourselves. Much as we'd like to, we can't say for certain that the hospital's safe either. Take care of yourself, Ilya. We'd hate for something to happen to you again. Don't you worry about me, Ellie. I don't know exactly what's going on out there. But I do know you kids are going to pull through. As long as you keep on fighting, that the things that matter most to you are always in your reach. The same goes for me. I'm not going to give up until I take to the stage again. You're in the final act now, boys and girls. Get out there and finish what you started. Thank you, Ilya. Hell yeah, nothing like a pep talk from the fervent dancer to get you raring to go. By the way, there's a certain someone over there who's so worried. She just couldn't stay away, am I right? Ilya, how'd you could tell? I don't know who it is, but they must be a shy little sweetheart. One who's ironically reserved in spite of that strikingly perfect body of theirs. Doesn't know my ass. So much for not noticing her. Well, mystery stranger, whoever you are, you should know that I've already started my rehabilitation. So if you don't keep practicing, I'm gonna catch up and pass you again in no time. If you don't want to be left behind, you would better settle things quickly so we can finish what we started. One more thing, take care and look after yourself. Because no matter how strong you are, you're still a young girl. That said, just like on our stage, there are some strengths that only a woman can show. As long as you remember that, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sorry, Ilya. Well, I think I've taken enough of your valuable time for one visit. You all had better be careful too, little guy. I don't want to find out that you made my darling Cecile cry, you know. We won't, Ilya. Wouldn't dream of it. I owe you an apology, Risha. Never imagined she'd be able to notice you from outside the room. You were trying to conceal your presence with that magical yin hoo-ha, weren't you? How the heck did she catch on? Simply put, Ilya is a genius. You probably knew it was me from the sound of my footsteps and the pattern of my breaths. After all, synchronizing our breathing is something we're used to doing when we perform. Only she could be this sharp and attentive to things unrelated to the stage, too. She can be a little untidy behind the scenes. Such things are what we have to come to expect from Ilya. She really is full of surprises. Yes, her words were just what I needed to strengthen my own resolve. I'm ready, everyone, let's go. We're right there with you, Risha. Every step of the way. Hey, little guy, you're just the man I wanted to see. Do me a favor and take this. What's this? It's the hair ornament I was wearing on stage during my first night at as Arkansas's lead performer. I've been holding on to it ever since. It helps me keep the same resolve I had with me that night. It's quite the collector's item, you know. Say there's some nuts who would kill to get their hands on that thing. Ilya, I can't take something like this. Not when it's this important to you. Oh, it's fine. Think of it as a gift for all that you've done for me. I want you to carry it with you as a good luck charm, okay? Alright, thank you, Ilya. I'll cherish it. I know you kids are gonna pull through. As long as you keep on fighting, the things that matter most to you are always in your reach. Hmm. 50-50, 10 speed. Accuracy up. Hmm. I mean, Randy could definitely use that compared to what he has. Not that I'm using them in battle or anything. Oh, he's out of bed. Howdy there, SSS. Good day, everyone. Dr. Donovan, is it alright for you to be out of bed already? Sure is. I just had my discharge approved a little while ago. Heard all about the operation you guys pulled in the city. I'm ready to get up there and start pulling my weight. Granted, he was originally supposed to stay longer so they could continue to observe his progress. But Donnie was practically begging to be let go. I gave him the okay so long as he doesn't overdo it. I bet Raymond's gonna be stoked to see you back in action. The returning inspector, the 2nd Division will practically be at full strength again. Well, I'm not at 100% just yet, but I'll try to help out however I can without landing myself back in this room. I know you kids are about to have the fight of your lives, so be careful. We will, Inspector. She likes sexy suspenders. You know, I kind of do too. It doesn't make someone sexy, but it adds to the sexiness. Don't know why, just does. Oh, she's so hopeless, she doesn't even know what a thermometer is. Is that Lynn or Aeolia? Busy escorting any patients who haven't been able to come to the hospital until now. That applies to more people than I'd expected, as it turns out. It'll take me several trips to help them all. You're really going above and beyond. Try not to overexert yourself, Aeolia. Loving words of concern for my darling Tio. Her reactions are always so blunt and calculating, and underneath it all is a caring sweetheart. Beginning to think she and Chief Roberts would get along well. There is a lot of people here. A lot more than usual. Oh, look at them glaze each other up. I heard what happened to Shizuku McLean, that her eyesight has been completely restored. As her former doctor, I should be ecstatic for her, but can't help but have mixed feelings. Given what we've witnessed the last several weeks, I can only imagine her recovery is also tied to some sort of miraculous power. As a medical practitioner, it's frustrating to feel so powerless in comparison. My apologies, forget I said anything. Obstinacy is just an unfortunate habit of mine. She's jealous that she couldn't fix the eyesight herself. Okay. Gotta find Rebecca. Because I want to hand in those quartz fragments. Guess I can check. See if they're just back at the police station. If not, they're probably in Orchis Tower. But whatever happened to the car? Is it just like... Is it around somewhere? Want to have one of everything. Don't tell me you guys are thinking of climbing that thing. Yeah, this is a fight we can't back down from, friends. We'll leave you guys to look after the city in the meantime. Yeah, we've got it covered, just to be careful up there, okay? Let's just talk to her first. Good to see you again, Special Support Section. Same to you, Rebecca. You're back to the front counter at headquarters, I see. That's right, Officer K, Detective Raymond, and the others have also returned to their usual duties. At present, we are no longer under the Defense Force's chain of command. Now that things are back to normal, we are all working to respond to the situation from our respective posts. Good to know progress is being made, at least. We have your efforts to thank for that. Oh, and before you go, could you deliver a message to Fran for me? Tell her that I have the reception desk covered. She can devote herself to helping all of you until this is over. Understood. Fran will be delighted to hear that. Look after things at headquarters for us in the meantime, okay, Rebecca? Of course, I'm ready to give everything I have for the sake of the citizens. There's still much to be done before this is all resolved. Best of luck out there, SSS. I've easily filled like another 20-30% since I last asked her. Cool. I have scanned every single enemy I've ever seen in the entire game so far. I'm like, I'm approaching the final dungeon. Here's 1,000 Mira and 2 U materials. I don't need to check. I want to hand over fragments. Onganosis fully decrypted. Onganosis. Gnosis is a drug made from pleroma grass, a legendary plant which grows directly on top of septian veins. The way it is prepared, together with D, gives the user enhanced physical abilities and sensory receptivity, draws out their latent power. These effects, however, are mere preparations. The real potential lies elsewhere. Gnosis allows the users to link their mind to the revered spirit of D. By doing so, D can draw knowledge from the connected minds and thereupon stimulate her growth. When enough knowledge is amassed to achieve wisdom, D will be resurrected. Moreover, Gnosis left room for improvement. By pushing the capabilities of its user to their limits, the supply of knowledge to D would steadily increase. After 500 years of research, our order has increased the effects of Gnosis and repeated the so-called ceremonies. At a speed that was unfathomable 5 centuries prior, the completion of Gnosis lay within reach when we had an unforeseen obstacle. Due to the scale of our experiments, we were detected by the authorities and the Bracer Guild. They led coordinated assaults on our lodges and, ultimately, our order. Foolish beyond words indeed. After all, what are a few sacrifices at the cost of resurrecting a true god? In secrecy, I collected the data from the destroyed lodges and arrived in Crossbell, the land of origin. As Ploroma grass, the foremost ingredient for Gnosis, grows in abundance in the southern wetlands of Crossbell, there would never be a shortage of raw materials. In addition to the highly advanced facilities once installed by the alchemists from the Middle Ages in the depths of this sun fort, I was blessed with an environment to continue my research and finish the secret remedy. Oh, they also just kind of sum up what it says. Wald is a current victim of Gnosis. I'm assuming the Azure tree is going to have the last card to make fragments. I don't think I've missed any in the game. This one's all fully done, right? Yeah. How many pages were there? Oh yeah, there's only one more. I want to read so far. On the Divine Child, Crossbell is the home of D, therefore G, the land of origin, as it is this very place where our sect inherited the Divine Child from our founders. The Divine Child represents the true God, and her existence is the symbol of D, therefore G. Underneath the sun fort slumbers what appears to be a human girl in perpetuity. In reality, she awaits the moment of her awakening on top of the altar in the sun fort. For someone to live this long might be hard to believe for us mortals. However, I have seen her with my own eyes. Within the sphere referred to as the Sacred Cradle slumbers a little girl, a divine presence. The Sacred Cradle was created by the predecessors of our sect based on the techniques alchemists had learned by studying artifacts, meaning that like those phenomena described as miracles, there is nothing miraculous to be found here. Alright then. Oh yeah, Inspector Donovan is coming back. Been so tough to fill his shoes with him in the hospital. I won't have to do as much work anymore. That's great, Raymond. Now I have to ponder what the inspector would say if he knew the reason behind your relief. Oh, whoa, let's not say anything too crazy, okay, Tio? What the inspector doesn't know won't hurt him. True, I suppose. Alright, next I want to go see Sully. She is the last on the list for the achievement. So I'm assuming I'll get the achievement, even though Kia's on the list. Oh, she is on stage. It's gonna work on the stuff. Cool, cool. I wonder if we can go talk to Jorg. If he'll deign to speak to us at the moment. Hmm. What's wrong, Sully? Nothing, I was praying is all. I mean, this is technically an altar, even if it's just a stage prop. Oh, I guess so. I didn't really take you for the praying type, soldier. Any particular thing you're ringing ADOs up for today? Randy, it's a prayer, not a house call. Give the girl some privacy. Nah, I don't mind. I don't think it's any secret that I'm praying for Ilya. But I also snuck in one for you guys, too. What? You prayed for us, Sully. I don't really get what's happening, but you guys are trying to rescue Kia, right? Wherever it is you're going, I bet it's going to be dangerous. That's why I'm praying for all of you, especially Risha. Thank you, Sully. Yeah, we really do appreciate it. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Besides, Kia's my friend, too. You guys better rescue her, got it? Yeah, consider it done. You guys went and visited Ilya? Several times, yeah. She's lively as ever, and getting livelier. Sounds about right. Were you there too, Risha? Yes, though I was standing outside the door. I'm not ready to see her face to face. But I do want to apologize to you, Sully. I'm sorry for worrying you. Hey, don't make this about me. Honestly, I'm relieved you finally went to see her. Now I know you won't go running off again. Sully? My bad, didn't mean to be so blunt. Anyway, I'll be sitting tight over here until you guys come back safe. Just don't keep us waiting too long this time, okay? I won't. We haven't had like a special thing with Fran. Maybe now that we talked to Rebecca. Was it Rebecca? Somebody had a message for Fran. I think it was Rebecca. Maybe if I go back talk to Fran now, then I'll have a scene with her? I don't know what... Maybe I should talk to her mother too. I'll also go talk to Shan Shan before I go back to the ship. And then I'll put Risha back on reserve. Oh, Sandra, you're drunk. Ah. Should go see Hayaway at some point too. They're probably still just hanging out on the ancient battlefield. So, Croyce was arrested and a massive trees appeared in the wetlands, eh? The orbital net is being flooded with theories left and right, especially when it comes to that overgrown sapling. This could be my big chance to push it as a brand new tourist attraction. Way I could rake in the riches after our diplomatic ties are fixed. Yes, yes, you're rich as sin. Probably have just enough to buy another one of these. I should go exchange it like the IBC counter though. They'll get 10% more. And when you know, when it's 100,000, that's another 10,000 mirror. That's nothing to sneeze at. Waiting for this girl. I'm just kind of talking to people as I go from place to place. I will remember who I've talked to. Hopefully. Let's try talking to... I'd probably need Noelle here for this, though. I should come back here. Noelle. Gotta talk to this lady. Alright, you just sell food. You look like you're about to go somewhere super dangerous. I wish you wouldn't, but I know I can't stop you, Risha. We're right here waiting for you, so you'd better come back safely. I will, I promise. Oh! Well, if it isn't Detective Bannings and his colleagues, how are you? Sal, what are you doing here? Is there something strange about us coming to Long Lao for a bite to eat? With the city calming down, what better time for a relaxing meal? So kind of ballsy, don't you think? You even took the middle table for anyone who walks in to see. I was not comfortable with it myself. However, it was the waitress who seated us here. Master Sao did not refuse. Don't think me some brazen malcontent trying to flaunt his newfound freedom. All we want is to eat our meals in peace. I feel we've earned it. The liberation mission was the first time in a while that we fought the Red Constellation with such gusto. Well, as far as that goes, you do have our thanks for helping. What do you all plan to do now? We intend to observe what happens next until things return to normal. Once we have a handle on what Crossbell's immediate future will look like, we'll find a new headquarters and resume our business. I was afraid of that. It's only natural. Revochet is gone, and soon the Red Constellation will be out of the door as well. There's never been a better time for Hayaway. This has been long overdue, but after much toing and froing, we're finally nearing our goal of having full control over Crossbell's underworld. And it would not have been possible without the tireless work of your collaborator, Master Yin. Then it's only a matter of time before Hayaway and the SSS clash again, isn't it? Perhaps so, but I'm looking forward to it all the same. Just know that if you intend to be the next barrier in our way, Sal, don't count on being the first one to stop us. I had a feeling you would say something to that effect. But I would hardly call me and my men a barrier in the sense that you know it. Not compared to the chaos in Zemuria, nor the noose to the west that will soon be tightening around Crossbell's neck. A little dramatic, don't you think? Not at all. In the meantime, I wish your team luck in tackling this Azure tree business, Detective Bannings. We have Hayaway will be in your corner over in the shadows, of course. That reminds me, I've been considering making you another contract offers once this matter is settled. That is, if your availability is open, Miss Mao. It's true that I owe you a great deal, and I do intend to repay you. But even so, I cannot commit to such an arrangement at this time. You tell him, Risha. I see. Well, we won't coerce you into it. And as far as recent events are concerned, I consider them a collaborative effort. You don't need to feel indebted to us. Nevertheless, if you insist on making recompenses, I wouldn't turn down S-section seats to an Arc-en-Ciel performance. A joke, I assure you. As I've mentioned, Hayaway requires your strength to fulfill our lofty ambitions. So if purchasing a ticket out of pocket is what it takes for us to be on good terms, then so be it. All right, I was not expecting Sao to be right there. Okay, go talk to Fran. Maybe there'll be like a thing that we have a message for her. Alright, never mind. Well, that's lucky. So I definitely don't need Risha in at all anymore. Then... Oh, 15 speed, though. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. She can have 1800 strength, though. Oh, that's awkward. I would, you know what? I would rather have her have 1800 strength, I think. Does she have an action on? She doesn't have an action on. I can just give her an action quartz. I wanted this for the water. Realistically, probably have a sapphire gem instead. This is so she never misses. The voice breaker is not really doing anything. Action 1. Okay, I'm glad I didn't trade in on my Sepith. Who has an action 3? Randy? Probably not even ever gonna use you again. It sucks not having a an on-hit, but it's kind of at the point of the game where it doesn't matter. Getting, what, 12? That's fine. I mean, I guess she still has poison, but like, the on-hits don't really matter anymore because everything's like immune to everything. And the stuff that isn't tends to be really squishy and easy to kill anyway. Man, 1800. Crazy. 448. That would take a while to grind out. I assume it would just be Rune of Benevolence as well. I forgot he has like a low HP thing with arts damage. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here actually. My voice is starting to go. And this is gonna be just like a tedious section. Part of me wants to like go around talking to everybody. Like every single NPC in the entire game. I might just look at a guide, see what is notable, and then also talk to everyone that's like important in some way. I've probably already talked to like half of them, so yeah. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you're not done so already, but until next time, thanks for hanging out.